Tessa's glide, smooth as a dream. Ruby's fire ignites the team. Claire H, Claire F, forwards in sync. Brinley's shot makes the net blink. Abigail storms with a fierce attack. Every goal we score, there's no turning back. Feel the energy, hear the roar. Fusion's here, let's settle the storm. We are Fusion, we're unshaken. Every shot we're taking. Ringette, it's ours for the break-in. Fusion, hearts awaken, hearts awaken, hearts awaken. Hearts You ready? Let's go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. He doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants...
We effectively blocked anyone from sitting in front of us.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Fusion broadcast. You got Joel here on the mic. We got Barry. How you doing today, Barry?
Doing great, Joel. Had a great sleep. There's only just Lexi and myself in the room, so we each had our own bed. And we didn't play at 7 o'clock this morning. Somebody else did.
Yeah, well, we played this morning, but we got a win, so we're happy about that. Energized the day. We got Dustin behind the camera and the controls. Thanks for joining us today, folks. This is game one of the Saskatoon City of Bridges tournament. We are at the Cosmo Civic Center here in Saskatoon, and the Fusion are ready to face off against St. Albert. Should be a good matchup. I was told last night in the team room, though, that this might not be the same St. Albert team that we played in the gold medal match in Sherwood Park, so not sure what to expect. They look like great skaters in the warm-up, so I think the Fusion are going to have a tough task ahead of them.
Yeah, I don't recognize the jerseys, and they got custom pants going on there as well. But yes, the warm-up, they were moving pretty quick, this young team.
Yep. So again, if you missed our earlier broadcast this week, the U12A division in this tournament only has 4 teams. So basically they all play each other once, and they get seeded, and then they figure out it's 1 versus 4, 2 versus 3 for the Saturday evening game. But basically everybody in this tournament's playing for a medal. It's just which one they play for. So these round robin games, these round robin games, just a sec, getting distracted by my wife. What else is new? These round robin games are more for seeding, so that basically what they're playing for right now is a better matchup in the Saturday evening game. And so that's basically what it's about. Did you know what my wife was trying to tell me there?
I do not. She was showing you a text of some kind that maybe you already have a fan following you already.
Oh, geez.
Well, you do get stalkers outside of the hotel, though.
Yeah, you betcha. Anyways, we're off and running here, folks. The St. Albert team is the away team, so they're in white and Fusion are in the darks. And it's been spirited so far already as the Fusion work it up and out of the zone to Faye. Faye's on it now, and she's got Teal and Thoring. Thoring jumps in. She's trying to get around a check. She's tripped down. And they had 4 in there for a second, but they missed it. Teal now in front of the net tries a backhand shot, and that misses the net. Lakeman gets on the loose ring now. And Lakeman's trying to get around. High shot, and that goes off the net. And in the corner, Lakeman jumps on it again. Fires another shot on net. Quick shout out to our partner in crime who's usually here on the camera with us, Brandon. He's stuck at home this weekend, but he's watching on the TV. Glad you're on the broadcast, Brandon. We're missing you, buddy. St. Albert tried to pass it into the zone there. Can't quite stab it there. Addie on it now in the zone, and she fires it up to Schmidt. Nice stab there by Abby. She skates into some space now. Pass it up to Thoring, nice stab there. Thoring comes in, fires a shot, and it goes in!
Score!
And it goes in!
Charlotte Thoring! Oh my God, activated from the D, fires up there, gets a shot away, trickles in off the goalie's shoulder, and first goal, Charlotte Thoring.
There we go. Who? Bennett and Vaughn? Okay. Sorry, folks. I'm communicating with my wife here from across the rink. Big shout out to Marley's little cousins, Bennett and Vaughn, watching from home. Thanks for joining the broadcast, fellas. The girls are going to do their best for you here today as St. Albert gets the ring into the Fusion zone. Nice stick check there by Addie. She's able to thwart an opportunity. Switzer passes it up to Schmeling just out of her reach. Goes into the St. Albert zone. Good stick there by Schmeling to get it back. She comes in on her backhand, fires over the net. And that just goes over. Nice, strong backhand there. She gets her own loose ring here. Schmeling on it again. Goes to the forehand this time, tries a shot. And we got a couple girls in there trying to dig it out, but they clear it out of the zone. It'll be MacArthur on it, battling for it. Nice back check there by Tendler. Get the ring back now. And she's got Schmidt. Good stab there. Gives it, tries to give it back to Lexi, and she does, but she's stick checked there. She just caught a little flat-footed on that pass. And St. Albert now work it up into the neutral zone, but Tendler's on it, being checked hard there against the boards, and she tries to skate out of it, but that'll be St. Albert ring. So a couple shout-outs out of the way, but tell you what, Barry, this game's pretty fast.
This is going pretty fast. So who we got there? We got Charlotte scoring it from definitely Addie and Addison. Addie and Abby?
Addie and Abby, the dynamic duo. Okay, so now St. Albert start with the ring at center. Nice passing to get it into the zone. They have a lane to the net. Shot on. That's stopped by Olivia. Again, this St. Albert team is looking fast. Right. Oh, it looks like we got a tripping penalty coming as Dalrymple collects the ring. Little delayed penalty here. Well, stabbed nicely by Heisler. And she passes it up to Lexi. Lexi holds it off. And she's trying to get towards the net here, negotiating the ring, and the checkers passes it across, and that's stabbed by St. Albert, so they're going to blow the whistle dead. And the Fusion already up 1-0 in this game. They're going to go to the power play. $16:38 left in the first. I don't know, Barry, did you see how much time they had originally to start? Was it a 20-minute period or an 18-minute? It must have been 20-minute, eh?
Yeah, because there's only like a minute 22 gone.
Yeah.
If it was 18, then it's definitely been longer than that.
Okay, so Teal gives off to Lakeman. Lakeman's coming around. She passes it to the short side to Faye, and she squeaks it in. Another goal that just squeaks through the goalie, and that's a power play goal for the Fusion.
Let go, girls.
Nice passing play there as Teal gives the free pass up to Lakeman, gives it back. And Lakeman, comes around and finds Faye on the back door. So Fusion up 2-0 here early in this game.
But my phone's blowing up here with shout-outs, and I didn't even get to see that goal.
Oh,
That'd go, Claire.
Guys, we can't watch the game and look at our phones at the same time, okay? Just a point of interest there. Worked out into the neutral zone now. St. Albert on it. They fired up into the fusion zone. Shuchuk is on it. Stabs the ring in the corner. Oh, she's knocked down. As this St. Albert team is getting lots of pressure in the offensive zone, that's for sure. Up to Teal in the neutral zone, and that's taken away by the St. Albert defender. Faye on it now. They're trying to skate away, and the Fusion will get possession here. Go ahead with your shout-out, though.
Okay, here's what the shout-out was about. So my wife, Jolly on the spot there, watching from home. My other daughter's got a lot of events going on back in Regina. She said it was 20 minutes.
Thank you so much, Mylene. We appreciate it, and we absolutely love being corrected by our wives. So anytime you can do it, we need it.
We encourage it.
Absolutely. All right, so Thorin gives up to Bakken in the zone. She finds a bit of space, goes for a forehand, goes for a backhand forehand, and shoots. That's a nice save there by the St. Albert goalie as they collect the loose ring in their zone. Pass it up to the neutral zone now, and into the fusion zone. Trying to work their way out front. Nice shot block there by Charlotte. Trying to get that loose ring in the corner. She picks it up and she's able to dump it out to the neutral zone. St. Albert will be the first ones on it, though. Nice little back pass there, D to D. A little bit of fancy work there. St. Albert's got a space. Nice shot there by Olivia. And looks like someone touched the crease, so that'll be St. Albert ring. Olivia's first test there. She's looking strong so far this morning.
Came out to challenge the shot, top of the crease.
All right.
Quick line change for the Fusion. We have 15:09 left, 2-0 Fusion.
Okay, so St. Albert in the fusion zone now. They work their way around. Passed out front, and that goes past the stick. Low on it on the sideboards here. They're trying to get it out of the zone. Tendler on it, and that'll be St. Albert ring again. So St. Albert with it. They'll start in the fusion zone again.
St. Albert's just blocking up the front top of the crease there. Trying to jam up our defenseman a little bit.
Looks like they had a delayed crease violation there against the Fusion. So we're going to start at the free pass shot again.
The St. Albert player just pushes back on our defenseman until they go into the crease.
Okay. So that was pretty close to the circle there on that retrieval. But St. Albert has it in the Fusion zone. And they're skating around, little back pass there. Nicely defended by Dalrymple, but St. Albert stays on it. Low shot, kick save there, Olivia. Brea is able to negotiate the rolling ring there and pass it up to Low. Not quite able to stab it, so they'll just have to cover it down there. And they do. So Low jumps on the ring. Excellent work there by Tess. She's cycling now. Pass out front to Heisler. Oh, off her stick. And the forward's able to come back and help out with that. Lexi trying to get back on the back check, but the St. Albert into the fusion zone, shot on. That goes over the net. St. Albert on the loose ring behind the net now. So they're skating around out front, trying to get open. Shot on, off the post. And Olivia gives off to Tendler, and she's stick checked behind the play there. And Tendler's down on the ice. And getting up slowly there. Hopefully she's all right. Took a little bump behind the net. No call from the ref there, but it'll be Fusion ring down in their own zone now.
I don't understand how we get the ring when we were the one that caused the whistle.
Mm-hmm. So St. Albert coaches are...
I think he's asking the same thing.
Talking to the refs about
their player
who should
went
have
down.
the ring. But I think the refs staying strong with their decision here.
Yes.
And so it'll be Fusion ring. Switzer gives off to Shuchuk. Pass it up to Teal.
Got Bristol.
And she sends Briss. Spins away from a check. Fires a shot off the post.
What a shot, Bristol.
Faye in on the rebound now. She's skating hard. Passes it across to Lakeman off her skate. She tries to get in on the loose ring, and it's just cleared. It'll go all the way into the neutral zone now, and they'll make a short pass into the fusion zone. Oh, a girl skates in. Another save, Olivia there. Good stop there by Olivia. And Faye bumps it up to the neutral zone. Nice play there. And she's got Lakeman, tries to lead Teal with it. And the St. Albert defender falls as she passes it across, but they stay on the ring. Up to the other side of the line. Shuchuk on it now. Up to Schmeling, and she's leading Bakken here. She's got a bit of space. Goes to the front of the net. She's hooked. And she's creased as well. No penalty?
Penalty on the takedown of Addison, but goalie ring.
She put her hand up, didn't she?
I think for the going into the crease, but she went into the crease because she got dumped into the crease.
Good back check there by Bakken. And we got a player in the crease, so goalie ring.
That's not a hook. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right, so Olivia gives off to Addie. She skates away from some trouble. Up to Switzer. Up to Schmidt. Can't stab it there. So it goes into the corner. Try and get the forecheck going here. And now St. Albert work it up into the neutral zone. Into the fusion zone now. Good defense there by Shuchuk to hold her off. Tendler on the triangle there, defending against these St. Albert girls. They go to the forehand backhand. Shot misses the net by a little bit there. So shot clock is running out. Passed out front. Shot on and they score. So 2-1 here for the Fusion with 11:40 left in the first half. And this St. Albert team is tough. These girls are going to have to try and get some more shots to the net. Okay, so Mallory gives off to Charlotte, who gets it into Lexi. Bounces off her skate back into the zone. And Thoring's challenge there, so that's going to be St. Albert ring. Okay, so St. Albert with they move into the fusion zone, and they come in, get a chance and shot, and they score. She just walks in from downtown and gets right tight in on Olivia, and it's 2-2, just like that. Tell you what I'm noticing, Barry, is that this St. Albert group, they're making these small, successful passes into the zone, and then they're coming down with speed instead of trying to send a hope and a prayer. It's a pretty clean game that St. Albert's playing so far, and the Fusion are going to have to buckle down here for sure. Worked up into the zone to Faye now. Faye working on the boards, and she's bodied. That'll be goalie ring.
Yeah, the St. Albert team is just a little more determination, a little more aggressiveness. Not dirty aggressiveness, but they're blocking out our players, getting to those lanes, making those quick, short passes.
There's some good coverage there by the Fusion girls there. They get the 5 count on the goalie, so they get the ring right back now. So they're going to have their own opportunity to get some shots on, get some pressure, try and maintain some pressure down there. And here we go. Little buzz from the horn there, so not sure exactly what's going on. Might have just been an accident there.
The clock's running down, and it stopped. Now, do we chirp it? It's our own guy in there.
It is our own guy. It might be a clock problem, but it might for sure also be Mark's problem.
You said it.
Well,
you said it. You opened the door.
Well, you know we love Mark. He's doing a great job in there. He's an excellent volunteer.
Oh, there's time back up on the clock.
Okay.
Look at how quick he did that.
Take it all back.
First star of the game, job. Mark.
Yeah, it was a shout-out. It was what it was.
It was a shout-out.
Yeah.
It's not a shot.
All right. So Teal now to Lakeman in the corner. She can't stab it. So St. Albert comes up with it again here. And again, little passes into the zones here and that are just being really successful. Skate downtown again. Another chance on there. Fusion are going to have to tighten it up on the defensive side. Nice stab there, or nice back check there by Teal to get that ring. And she's on it now. So Fusion with control in the zone. Oh, and she tries a cross pass, but nobody there. Again, the St. Albert team seem to be skating a little bit better than the Fusion, which usually doesn't happen very often. Little backhand shot stopped by Olivia. And she gives off to Lakeman behind the net. Lakeman fires it up into the zone, and that's intercepted. Coming downtown again, another shot on, stopped by Olivia. And Fusion are just getting outworked here so far, Barry. They got that early 2-goal lead.
And there's a pick again at center ice on Bristol. But yes, they're being outskated here, unfortunately.
Oh, shot on, kick save again by
making
Olivia.
some great saves.
And Thorin gets it. She's able to pick herself up. And she passed it out to Bakken, up to Schmidt, to Schmeling. Nobody can stab it there. Bakken comes out with it. She's going to cycle. Bakken with it now, trying to get close to the net. Goes to her forehand. Got to get a shot on here, and they don't. St. Albert with it again. Nice steal back there by Addie. Nice determination to get that ring back. She tries to get to her forehand, and she's just stopped. Taking on that triangle. So far, this St. Albert triangle is a pretty tough task. And they'll get the ring back now. Fired up into the neutral zone. And pass across.
Too many players.
And St. Albert with possession, Fusion zone now. Shot on, stopped by Olivia. And she'll throw it up to Dalrymple. Stabs it, and she's checked immediately there. Worked out front. Nice defense there by Addie, but they still get the shot on, and that goes over the glass, over the net. And that'll be goalie ring. Olivia gives off to Tendler. Tendler. Scott Heisler and Dalrymple on it, but again, she's challenged. Flips the ring up.
Delayed penalty.
And Heisler now to Tendler. Tendler's got some space coming downhill here. And only 7 seconds on the shot clock now.
The shot clock should have reset as soon as that delayed penalty.
And Lowe gets a ring out front and fires it. And they got a reset out of it, but that's going to be a penalty against St. Albert here. So Fusion's going to go back to the power play. 1-for-1 so far on this game. And yeah, the girls are just looking a little hesitant there. They haven't seen a team skate on them like this, so they might be a little shell-shocked, but there's still lots of time for them to get centered, and thankfully it's still just a 2-2 game.
Well, Lexi can't come across the top of the slot there and not fire one at the goalie.
All right, so Tendler cycling as the Fusion fans are trying to rile up the home team here. Lexi fires a shot. That's stopped by the goalie. No, fake throw, and that's going to be 5 seconds.
Let it go. Good coverage,
Fusion
girl.
are going to get that ring back here. 7:36 left in the first half. 2-2 game. Okay, Lowe gives off to Lexi. Lexi's going to go for a cycle here. Lexi coming around. Gets challenged at the line there. Switzer jumps on it now.
Go, Marley.
She's
Go,
coming
Marley.
downhill with some speed. Fires a shot over the net. Got to get that lower. Come on, Marley. Heisler back on it now.
What a takedown. Give him the ring. Give him the ring.
Okay, and
That'll go, Claire.
in there,
Good
but
job.
they're going to call that body contact. So Fusion are actually going to get a 2-gal advantage here, which means that St. Albert's only going to have 2 defenders in the zone. So really excellent opportunity for the Fusion to get something going here. And
For a good minute 18 as well, we got this 2 in low.
Oh, can't do that yet. There we go. Ref's got to blow the whistle. There we go. Okay, so Briss gives up to Addie. Addie over to Tess. Batted into the corner. Tess back on it. To Addie. To Tess. Back to Addie. Back to Tess. She fires a shot that just goes over the net with the goalie down. Nice chance there. And Lakeman back out to Addie. Over to Low. Low to Addie. Goes for a backhand to Briss. Fires a shot and she scores! There we go.
Bristol Lakeman from Addie Atessa.
Fusion are back
What
up.
a shot. Speaks it in against the post on the short side. Beautiful shot.
All right, so the Fusion have been using these power play chances that they've got so far today. 2 for 2 on the power play. They still have 1:30 left on another power play, but St. Albert's going to start with the ring here at center. Oh, and just about overskate the ring there, but they get it back. Oh, nice defense on the ring there by Faye. Lakeman jumps on it now. She's waiting for someone to come with her. Teal's on it. Faye's there, but the St. Albert defender is the first one on it. Passed up into the neutral zone. And now into the Fusion zone. And St. Albert on it in the Fusion zone. They're cycling around. Come around out front. Shot on. Stopped by Olivia. And she'll give off to Lakeman. Just about overskates it, but Briss is back on it now. And she fires it over all the way across to Faye. And Faye now trying to get some space. And she's got Briss. Goes off her skates, so she can't touch it both sides. St. Albert back on it. Only 40 seconds left in this power play chance for the Fusion. And so just another little pass into the neutral zone for St. Albert. Looks like we got a penalty coming the Fusion way now. And that'll be Claire Faye that'll go to the box for a trip. So we're going to go 4-on-4 here for 24 seconds. And then St. Albert's going to have their first power play of the game. 5:35 left in the first half here. 3-2 lead for Fusion. All right, so St. Albert with it in the Fusion zone. Cycling. Little back pass there. They hit it with speed again. Comes out front. And that's shot wide of the net. Johnson on it now. And fires it up to Schmidt. And she fires it to the middle, but Bakken just beat there by the defender. And they work it back into the neutral zone. Thoring on it now. She's challenged in the zone. St. Albert gets back on it. And a little pass into the zone. St. Albert's coming in. Defended well by Charlotte there, so they're going to have to cycle. Still coming around. St. Albert on the power play now. Shot on, stopped by Olivia. Given off there to Bakken. She's got space. Fires it up to Thoring. Challenged on the side boards there. Passes it back up to Bakken from her knees, up to Schmidt. Nice stab there. And Abby now to Mallory. She shoots. Oh, and that's stopped by the goalie. Wasn't sure where it was. Mallory back in on it. Great chance there. Great shot as Schmidt finds Mallory kind of busting into the zone.
Great activation by the D.
Yeah, love to see it. So St. Albert on it now, just with 45 seconds left in the Fusion penalty now. And they're coming to into the Fusion zone. Held off nicely by Schmidt there. Oh, they try to pass across. Doesn't quite get there. And Olivia gives off to Tendler. Tendler tries a pass, and that's intercepted. And they're working their way into the zone. Shot on. Big blocker save. Olivia grabs it. She's going to want a break there. That's actually a question I have here, Barry. Okay, so say they come in, they shoot it, and it goes off Olivia's blocker, and it's about to roll in the net. You can pull it out as a player. You're just giving them the ring, but you can make that save.
I think that would be the smart play to do. Is like, I was thinking the exact same thing. Is like, it's just going to roll in as a forward or defenseman, just fly through the crease and just hit it.
Yeah.
Might get a penalty for that.
Okay,
Could get a penalty.
Dustin says there might be a penalty involved if you intentionally go into the crease to stop a goal, but I'm just curious.
Worth it.
Yeah,
Might be worth it, yep. All right, so St. Albert with the ring here, cycling. Back pass to the corner. Nice defense there by Lexi. Oh, and they get the shot off clean. That just misses the net. Dalrymple on it now. And the girls are getting checked here. They got to fight through these checks. Lots of bodies on the ice here as they try to work their way out front, pass out front. And that's stolen by Dalrymple now. And she'll just want to get it out, and she does. And Lowe's there. She bumps it into the zone but can't touch it now. Ooh, swipes it towards the front of the net, and Lexi was just about there. Pass behind the net. Lexi works her way in on it. Oh, and she's rubbed out in the corner there. And these girls certainly are playing the body, I'll tell you that. Hopefully Lexi's okay. She's down in the corner. Rubbed out into the boards. So we'll just take a second.
No, just 2 minutes for that.
I mean, that almost should be a major, a 4-minute major.
Well, it's an obvious, like, you're playing the body. You're not playing
body
you're
check,
not
right?
playing the ring. You're playing the body. I mean, that's.
Like, there is such thing as 4-minute majors in Ringette for
Oh, yeah.
intentional body contact.
Yeah. So Coach Lee is going to take this chance to chit chat with the girls. Lexi's getting up, so you're going to be all right. Why would it come all the way down here? I think the ref just wanted to go for a skate there, so it's kind of
A
tricking
little
us all.
cold in between, not calling a major boarding penalty.
I think they call that rage baiting.
Just jokes.
Jokes. All right here. So Fusion on the ring now. Faye with it. Passes it over to Lakeman. She's got space. Backhand can't stop. Teal in on the rebound. Can't quite stab it. And St. Albert with it up into the neutral zone. Chuck the first one back on it.
Gotta go, Ella.
And she's got Faye. Faye passes it across to Teal. And she can't get to the loose ring in the corner. And they'll just dump it up and out. Ella on it now. Does a good job. Up to Faye. Faye's got to wait for some help here. Up to Marley. Marley now gets around the defender, goes for a backhand, fires a shot, and that just misses. Nice break there by Switzer. Teal on it in the corner now. Fires it across to Lakeman, fires a backhand from
gets
the
it short side again.
tough angle. Another chance. Lakeman just dumps it out to the front. Faye on it now. Goes for a forehand. And it's there. Oh, not quite for the taking. Switzer, good work there. Pass it back into the zone.
Wide,
to Faye.
go wide, go wide.
Faye's body there at the line. Oh, and Teal on it now. She's got space. Fires it off the crossbar.
Oh, and it didn't roll
It sits
in.
in the crease.
You're kidding me.
St. Albert now with the ring. They pass it into the neutral zone and fire it into the fusion zone off Lakeman's stick. Nice diving
What a
stick
recovery
check
by
there.
Bristol. What a recovery back check save there.
And Chuck up to Addie. She can't stab it there, so it's into the St. Albert zone now. They go D to D, but Balkan's there. Balkan goes to the backhand, forehand, fires it. Lakeman now. That shot stopped as well. And back up into the neutral zone here. Passed across, and it gets into the zone. Fired on, stopped by Olivia. And Balkan negotiating the ring and behind the net there. And she'll get it up to the neutral zone to Schmeling to Schmidt now. Schmidt fires a shot. Just
Nice
misses the
shot,
net.
Abby.
Schmeling on it now. Schmeling tries a shot. That's stopped. Ruby back on it with the backhand. Gets to the goalie. Schmidt now. Oh, she can't tuck it in. My goodness here. Lots of chances, and this goalie's going to take a break.
Stop the clock! Stop the clock!
18.
What do we have about? Yeah, at least 18.
Okay. So I think Mark was dialed in there in the game, not so much on the clock. Hey, no judgment here, pal. This has been a tight checking game. Lexi with it goes to her backhand. Backhand again. Oh, and she can't get it past the goalie. Nice little double move there by Lexi. 6 seconds left. Haza gets it in the corner. She's got to get out front. Fires a shot that's kicked out. Lowe with it. Oh! And just as the time expires, Lowe fires it over the net. Just some crazy action back and forth here. This has been quite the matchup, Barry.
This is a great game we got going on here today, folks.
So after a fiery first half here, we got a 3-2 Fusion lead.
She freaking hits the crossbar.
Oh my gosh.
And then it doesn't roll in. It's like
It goes up and it lands
flat.
straight down.
Never ever lands flat. Today it does.
Lots of chances back and forth, but I'll tell you what, I don't think Olivia's seen so many grade A opportunities for another team. Usually the Fusion defense is really good at keeping them out, but what's happening is those little passes coming into the zone creates that speed coming in, and if the defense are flat-footed, or if that center's not quite all the way back, they kind of have a good chance. So their game plan certainly is solid. They especially on the rush. But, I think if the Fusion if they can mitigate that a little bit in the second period, I think they can have a little bit more success here.
Yeah, St. Albert's definitely doing those quick, short little passes out of their own zone into the neutral zone, another quick pass, and they're coming in numbers. So they have the options of going to multiple players on those short passes. And something else, they're very good at blocking out. They're in front of our net, in front of their net. They're unlike Rush, where it might be a little more aggressive on the picks. These guys are stationary, but they're standing in the right spot. They're blocking up the sight line of Olivia. You got a good challenge here.
Absolutely. I watch a period like that, Barry, and I think, we haven't seen the Fusion's best. Certainly they have it in them to do a little bit better than that. I think they could all look at themselves in the mirror and say the same thing. So,
definitely.
The great thing about Ringette is it's a long game. There's lots of time left here, so it's going to be an exciting second half here. And let's go Fusion.
Sorry.
So, Fusion being the home team, they're going to start with the ring here in the second half. 20 minutes on the board. 3-2 Fusion, and we're off.
Go, Lex.
Mallory gives off to Charlotte. And Charlotte's looking for someone to pass to. She's got Lexi with space. Lexi's on it now. Lexi's skating hard, trying to get open. Fires a shot, and she scores!
She scores! And a goal, baby! Scratch my back with axe! So Lexi Tendler.
There we go. So she must have been watching the broadcast on the bench there. When she heard her dad say, hey, you got to take those shots when you got them, she immediately did. And she finds right up under the crossbar there. Absolutely perfect shot, and it's 4-2 Fusion.
I got the commentary coming from Milan back home, and she's like, is someone going to wake Lexi up here? She's got to skate. She's got to shoot. She's got to get up off the ice.
All right.
I'm like, yeah, give her time. Give her time.
They're coming in with some energy again here. So St. Albert with their first possession of the second period now. They're trying to, nice little stick there by Lexi to mitigate the pass there. Challenged on the boards, and she's getting hacked. I mean, she
should have just got it out. She had it free and clear. Just flip it out over the blue. I think he had Claire or Tessa up there at the red line. Just get it out.
I think that's just got to be the game plan. It's just everything quicker, everything a little bit quicker. If you get a chance to get it out of the zone. They can't score from the neutral zone, so that's definitely a good plan here. St. Albert starts with the ring again in the Fusion zone, cycling around. Back pass to the corner. Cross pass. Ooh, that goes off of Charlotte and gets across there. Nice defense there by Lexi.
Charlotte. Who was in on that check in front of that? You got Bristol tight in there. You got Charlotte tight in there.
That's right.
I'm sure they would say, for what?
I think Bristol might have had her skate in the crease coming around there. I think I heard her say crease, but anyways. Free pass here, St. Albert. And they're coming in again. So St. Albert with it. Fake back pass. Goes to the front. Shot on. Nice kick save there, Olivia. Rebound, and they score. So Olivia just makes an outstanding first save. But when she kicked her leg out like that, it was hard for her to recover from it. And when she got up, her 5-hole was just open there. So 4-3 for the Fusion now. As St. Albert answers back. I don't think we're done scoring in this game there.
No, it could be last shot wins here.
Yeah. All right, so MacArthur takes from the draw to Brea. And Brea just dumps it down into the corner. Faye, first one on. A nice little plan there from Dalrymple. She didn't have anyone to pass to. Faye coming around out front. She's knocked off balance. And St. Albert back on it now. Passed up into the zone. Brea's first one on it, though. And she does dump it out. Trying to dump it out of the zone again. Brea stays strong on it, but St. Albert comes up with it as they come around out front. Kicked out by Olivia again. And she's able to keep it in the crease this time on the rebound. Gives off to Bristol. And Bristol just fires it up the boards. That's that quick decision-making we're talking about there. Making a quick pass up to Teal. She takes the ring. Oh, tries a pass out front. Faye was wide open there. That's a good idea. Claire on it now. 9 seconds left on the shot clock here. They'll have to get something around and close to the net. To Lakeman out front. She shoots a backhand, and that's stopped. Nice chance. Nice pass by Claire there.
Passing, girls. Good passing.
And that'll be 5 seconds there. So Fusion will get the ring back. Couple of good chances there.
This pass would have got to Claire. Claire
was
on.
We're just saying that. It was an excellent look. Just didn't quite sneak it through there. So 17:32 here left in this game. 4-3 lead for the Fusion, and they're going to start with the ring in the St. Albert zone. Ruby gives off to Addie. Addie gives to Abby. Over to Schmeling. Oh!
Great three-way passing play.
Just flips a backhand over the crossbar there. Schmidt back on it. Whoa. And she's got Ruby down low. If she passes it, got to stay on. And St. Albert takes over here, up into the neutral zone, through everybody. So Ella's on it now. Ella on it now.
Good
she
job,
passes
Ella.
it up
Great
to
play.
Abby. Abby gets checked at the zone, and that goes over both sides, but that'll come back to goalie ring.
Really? Wouldn't it be ours?
Ah, she kind of pushed it. I'm not sure where the ring exactly was situated on the blue line there, so maybe it was...
They called it move it or lose it inside the zone.
Wouldn't we get it?
No, because we had possession of the first,
okay.
I guess.
All right.
I don't know. I'm just...
Okay, so St. Albert starts in their own zone with it. Passed up into the neutral zone. Challenged there by Switzer, and she's going to take a body contact, even though she barely touched her.
Oh, my gosh.
Probably give her a major for that one.
Yeah. No safety first. Well, like,
the standard they
from behind. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Marley a little aggressive there, approaching the ring. And
Like if
just
she
kind of
came in
bumped
more
it
at an
down.
angle, it wouldn't have been as bad.
So Fusion are going to go to the penalty kill here. 16:40 here left in the second half. And St. Albert on it. A little back pass into the corner.
Stay on 14, Lex.
And passed out to the top, and that's shot on. Little flip shot. Olivia's got no problem with that. Gives off to Lexi.
Wow, wheels!
Lexi now with it up to Thoring. She spins away from some pressure there. Fires it up, and that's intercepted. Into the Fusion zone now. Oh, nice defense there by Charlotte as it comes into the corner.
Come back, Charlotte. Great play.
And into the corner now to Lexi. Lexi's got to skate through it here.
Skate!
And she's got Mallory now.
Oh, got Jeff.
Tess.
Give it to her.
Gives it up to Tess. She's in there with space. Tess out front. Shoots. Oh, and just missed.
Good try, Tess. Good try.
Nice chance there by the Fusion girls. Passed out into the neutral zone.
Back in behind you, Charlotte.
And now into the Fusion zone. Charlotte's going to be the first one on it. And she gives across to Lowe. Flipped up
Get the
into the
shot.
neutral zone, and St. Albert back on it. Good work by Lexi to keep them out of the zone as they kind of waste some time on their own shot clock here. Into the fusion zone now. Coming in. Nice sticks there. Oh, and that's going to be a penalty against Charlotte. Shot on, and that's stopped by Olivia. And Charlotte gets a roughing call there.
Charlotte or Bristol? She looked right at Bristol there.
I believe it's Charlotte.
Yeah, it was Charlotte. But... Uh-oh, we got the dreaded two penalty going on here.
Yes, and usually when we do this, it's the two girls that are in the box that are usually defending on these. So
that's right there, yeah.
So we're going to have a timeout for St. Albert here. They're going to talk strategy. Looks like they're going to put Balkan back on defense there. I like that call.
Yeah.
And they're going to have Dalrymple out there as well with Lakeman as the center. Looks like there's about 20 or so seconds left on Marley's penalty. And so as soon as she gets out, she'll, I'm sure, switch out with Balkan down there.
Move Addie up and Marley back. Let her know, guys. Let her know in the penalty box there. Let's get this planned out now.
So tense times here in the rink. Boy, this feels like a one of them gold medal battles.
Barn burner going on here.
First game of the round robin usually doesn't feel like this, but it is a tight checking game. Okay, Marley's got to she's got to focus in there, get ready to go. Coach her up, Mark. Okay, up to the top of the triangle, shot on, nice stop, Olivia. And Dalrymple's able to dump it down.
What a play!
Excellent work there by these girls. Lakeman's up there battling for it. She's all by herself, but she's killing time. And we get one penalty off the board, so now it's just 5 on
3
4.
forwards, 1D. Addie's going to stay back.
Okay, so into the fusion zone now. And a shot or a pass across, sorry. Nice stick check there by Bristol. Nice work there by Lakeman. And Faye's up on it now. Fires it across to Brea. Can't quite steal that ring back. Balkan's on it now. Fires it into the zone. And Brea's on it now.
Hey, someone's got to stay back, though. I think we've got 4 forwards out there. Oh, no, Brea's out there.
Flipped into the corner. Faye's on it. Oh, and Lexi's there, too. Lexi's got control. She comes around out front. Fires a shot low. And scores! There we go! On the penalty kill, the Fusion are able to strike.
Holy cow. Who we got there? Lexi from Faye and
Dalrymple, too, yeah.
Yeah, and I was a little nervous there. It was like we had 4 forwards out there, but I didn't realize Brea was back on D. Holy cow.
All right, so Fusion back to a 2-goal lead here with 13:45 left in this game. It's like about 37 seconds left on Thoring's penalty. Come in, they take a shot. I think that went off Olivia's helmet and into the mesh.
Holy
there.
cow.
It's a hard shot.
Oh, my gosh. I need a drink of water here.
All
or
right.
something else.
Oh, boy. So St. Albert now with the ring in the Fusion zone. And they'll cycle around. See, fake back pass and a shot. Nice stop, Olivia. Switzer gets on the rebound. And she's challenged there. The ring's out front. Good work there by the girls, and that's flipped up and over the glass. That'll be goalie ring this time. It didn't go off Olivia. Gives off to Lexi behind the net there. She skates away from
stick got up a little high
there. Goes D to Ella. Oh, and Ella's stick check there and knocked down. We're going to have a penalty against St. Albert.
Let it go.
And Thoring gets out of the box, and we got the clock running again. Nope, there we go. Never mind. Just happened to notice it.
I feel
not trying to call you out here, Mark. Jeez Louise.
Sue, Tessa's mom, and I were on the minor officiating on the Saturday evening game, and I am absolutely terrified.
Oh.
I think I will pay lots of money to some other parent just to not be in there.
It's just unfamiliar clock spirit. That's all it is. You're not used to these clocks.
I think the last time I did was a shot clock one.
All right, so Schmeling gives off to Addie. Abby's got it. Oh, she tries a shot low as she's knocked down.
Behind.
And the goalie will throw out behind the net there. So St. Albert on it now. Oh, nice back check there by Ruby. Ruby's got space, goes on the backhand, fires it over the net. Schmidt on the loose ring in the corner.
Great back check, Ruby.
Got the pick set up out front. Try a backhand shot. Nice chance there. Good pick set there by Addie. And they give it off behind the net again. Schmeling's trying to do it again on the back check, but they're able to clear this time. Oh, off a skate. Schmidt on it. Can't quite get the loose ring. And St. Albert back on it. Into the fusion zone. Try a shot. That's stopped by Olivia. Into the corner, and Dalrymple's on it. St. Albert gets the ring back. And they're cycling now. So St. Albert would be just happy to kill some time on this penalty here. I think that's exactly what they're planning on doing as they cycle around, looking for a chance. Little back pass there to 14. She fires, and that goes off Olivia's shoulder. Ray on it now in the corner.
Good spin move.
Skates out of trouble there and fires a high shot all the way into their zone. Nice stick check there by Addie, but St. Albert back on it. Nice forecheck here by the girls, and Schmeling jumps on it now.
Wheels.
She tries to move towards the net, and St. Albert takes it back here. Up into the zone now. Back into the fusion zone. St. Albert on it. Got to step to the net here. Go to the backhand, and that misses the side of the net. And Mallory on it now.
Board is out. Good job.
Up to Teal. She's got Lakeman. Sends her on a breakaway. Oh, she can't negotiate the ring here. Oh,
good try.
Good passing play there by these girls. Just not able to convert on that. Nice work there by Charlotte as she's knocked down. And that'll be a penalty. There we go. Can't do that. So 10:39 here left in the second half. 5-3 lead for the Fusion. They're going back to the power play. There we go. We asked the fans to be loud today, and they are loud.
Ladies and gentlemen, Julie is in the house.
All right, so Fusion ring in the St. Albert zone.
Ladies and gentlemen, Julie's in the house.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for watching.
Okay, back to the action here. Faye with it. She's trying to skate through trouble. Lakeman tries a shot. That's stopped. And we got a girl in the crease, so that's going to be Fusion ring again. 10:24 left in the second half. 1:45 left in this Fusion power play. And I say, a lot.
Yeah, I'm okay with whatever you say.
Okay.
It allows me not to say very much.
All that commentating training, down the drain. Lexi with it now. Little back pass to Lowe. She tries to come in, take on the triangle. Doesn't quite get through. Cleared, but not quite out. Heiser on it now. She's got to keep skating through it. Heiser with it. Cycling. Oh, she tries to pass across. It's out front. Lexi with it. Backhand. Oh, and that's stopped by the
great save.
Goalie.
The goalie skated out of the crease with it in possession, and Fusion ring.
That's right.
Great passing plays, girls. Way to look up.
Okay, so Fusion with it again. Free pass in the St. Albert zone. Low to Tendler. Tendler now. She's knocked down. She gets right back up. Back pass to Low. Gets to space. Fires a shot off the post.
What a shot, Tessa.
The perfect shot. Had the goalie going one way and went the other way with it.
Get there, Claire.
Good back pressure there by Lexi to turn the ring back over. Low on it now. Skating hard. Gets all the way open. And she scores! There we go.
That's the Low. Oh, my gosh. The determination She showed on that one was unbelievable. Fought through probably one of their biggest defenders and chucked it top shelf where Grandma keeps the cookies.
There we go. 6-3 Fusion here. 9:27 left in the game. Fusion are definitely working a lot harder this period, where you can tell the difference. Whatever Coach Lee had as the halftime speech is certainly working for these girls. They're working hard.
Oh my gosh. Woo.
Okay. St. Albert Ring. Up into the Fusion zone. Quick move towards the net and a pass across the crease. And she's not quite able to stab it there. Still on the ring.
Power play goals.
Still on the ring here. Good defense by Bakken. Switzer with it now.
There it is.
Fires it up to space.
Get it out. Get it out.
And Ruby's up there
Ruby.
battling for it.
Good check, Ruby.
St. Albert stays on it, though. Into the Fusion zone. Make a move towards the net. Shot on. That's defended by Switzer. St. Albert on the loose ring and behind the net here. They cycle around out front. Stabbed out front nicely. Passed to the corner. And they don't have anything.
Good
so they're gonna have to
job,
keep
T. Way to
cycling.
box it out.
Yeah, good work on the defense here. Passed out to the top of the site, the top of the triangle. Gosh, I can't talk. I can't talk. Oh, boy. All right, so working their way around. The girls are staying strong in their defensive structure. Shoot
With
check
a
intercept.
spin away, Ella. Good spin away.
And she fires it up to space to Schmeling.
Just get it in. There we
Passes
go.
it into Schmidt. Balking on
ready
it.
for the break.
Follows up on it. Ooh, and that's a stick check from her. And it'll be Fusion.
They
ring.
had 4 in, I think.
4 in, yep.
All right, last goal. I think we got that from Claire, Lexi, and Tessa.
Wow.
What determination. We have 8:09 left in the second period. 6-3 Fusion. Fusion ring in the attack zone.
All right, so Claire Fay with it now. Little back pass to Bristol. Bristol trying to work her way around. Gets to the backhand. Brinley Teal shoots and scores! Here we go.
Oh, baby.
All right,
All
nice
right.
passing there by the girls. All three forwards in on it.
Circling. Drop down low. Top shelf.
So 7-3 for the Fusion as Teal gets in on the action.
Ridley just waiting. Give it to me. And then boom.
Yeah, she's right there on that backhand post. Great play as St. Albert works back into the zone. Good defense there.
Board is out.
With it up to Faye. They're skating hard for it. And that'll be Fusion ring. Excellent work there by Faye. Get on the right side of the ring there.
And this line is playing good today.
Bad part about that goal is I always give her shit for being on that side of the net because it's on her backhand.
She's like, see, Dad, I can be on my backhand.
It's their secret weapon now.
Yeah. All right, so Fusion with the ring at center. MacArthur up to Tendler, steals it away, comes in with speed. Here she goes. Pass it across to
Max,
Heisler.
take those shots. Better go, Claire.
Heisler with it, flips it down into the corner. Lowe's going to be there to grab it. Lowe with it. Pass it out front, tries to find Lexi, but that's intercepted, so they work it up into the neutral zone. Good back pressure here by these Fusion defenders, but they work it into the Fusion zone now. They're going to cycle. Coming around.
Keep her out, Lex. Keep her out.
Pass to the close post. Nice stop,
Great
Olivia.
save, Olivia.
Excellent positioning there by Olivia to make that stop. That girl got right in on top of the crease on her, and good stop. And we're going to have a St. Albert ring down in the Fusion zone now. All right, so St. Albert ring. 7 minutes left in the game. 7-3 lead for the Fusion here. Little back pass. That's intercepted by MacArthur. Nice work there. Nice little pass to Heisler. And she tries to spin away from some pressure there. Everybody's working hard here, battling for every ring. Love to see it. That'll be St. Albert's ring, center ice.
At this point, Joel, I'm pretty happy if they just boards and out, get to the neutral zone, and fire it down into the far corner at the goalie, and let them take it the full length of the ice to try to score.
Absolutely. Okay, so worked up into the Fusion zone now. And they're going to cycle. Nice work on the top of the triangle there by Lex. Oh, to the close post. Shot on. That goes off Olivia and off the post. Thoring with it. She skates through some sticks. Fires it up to low. Can't quite stab it there. Lexi's there, though. Ooh. Oh. And I think that's both sides of the line. As Lexi kind of got clipped there, but glad she's no worse for wear. 6:15 left in the first.
Okay, good. I thought they were going to take it all the way back to her. And... All right, yeah, like Joel said, 6:15 left in the second, 7-3 Fusion. Or you could call the clip to the shoulder head area.
Yeah.
I mean,
you had a major penalty too?
The coach is challenging where the ring went, oblivious to the fact that the Fusion player got a high hit to the shoulder head area.
Good defense here by these girls to keep them out. Nice strong triangle as they're going to have to cycle again. Coming around for a second time, they'll have to drop it off, but back
boards and out.
Sorry, intercepts. Little pass up to Schmeling. And she's able to snag it back. Still on the boards there, loose. St. Albert jumps on it. Up into the Fusion zone. Nice stick job, Addie. By Bakken. Sorry, I keep getting her name wrong today. Oh, and a shot, and they scored. So not really a dangerous looking play, but just a kind of a perfectly placed shot there. So St. Albert gets one back. It's 7-4.
Definitely one of their best forwards. They get her out there every time they can. I think they're double shifting her.
All right, so Fusion ring at center ice here.
Let's get a regroup and get at her, girls.
Okay, so Shuchuk over to Switzer. Switzer
Nice
up to
play,
Teal.
girls.
Nice play here. Teal comes
Just
in,
take it to the house.
fires a shot. That just misses the side of the net. Faye had to get around the ref.
Right, all the way
so
back.
the St. Albert player is able to get to it first. They fall down. Faye with the back pressure. She's on it. She flips it up to Teal.
Wide. Nice.
Oh, finds Lakeman all alone. She comes
This
in.
is in.
Goes
This
to the
is in.
backhand. Oh, and what a stop by the St. Albert
Get her back,
goalie.
Chris. Get her back.
Nice work there in the corner. And Lakeman get back on it now. Oh, to the close side to Faye. Faye tries to move out front. And she's stopped. Faye back on it now.
Wheels.
Faye getting
You're
pushed
good,
out
you're
at the
good, you're
top.
good.
Got to keep moving her feet here. To Teal in the close corner. She's closed off. And St. Albert back on it.
Their centers are strong.
And St. Albert with it now up into the neutral zone. Good work there by Ella. Trying to intercept the pass.
Good job, Marley.
Switzer battling for the ring in the corner. And St. Albert comes up with it. Comes out front. Shot, and they score.
There's that same girl again. They're double shifting her. I don't even know if they're taking her off the ice anymore.
So 7-5 here. This game is far from over. The Fusion girls are going to have to dig in for the last 4 minutes here. MacArthur with it now. Fires it into the zone. And St. Albert back on it. Good back pressure there by the girls. Lexi on it now. Up to Lowe. Lowe tries to work it into their zone. She's closed off. And the ring's there, so St. Albert jumps on it. Good back pressure there by Lexi. Oh, and she falls backwards. And I'm not sure whose ring it is. I didn't see the call. Looks like it's Fusion ring. Okay, so Fusion start with the ring at center ice here again. 3:50 now on the clock. Freya gives off to MacArthur. Down into the corner to Lowe. Nice stab there by Lowe. She tries to pass across. Lexi comes in on it. Over to Heiser, fires. Oh, and that's stopped by the goalie.
Good idea, girls.
Nice
Good idea.
passing there.
Get it over.
Heiser with
Get
it
it over.
now.
Get it over.
Heiser stays on it. Tries a shot from distance. That's stopped by the goalie. And they give off to their D, side of the net.
In the crease.
Try to clear. Lowe's on it now. She dumps it into the corner, and Heiser's on it. It'll be good to try and kill some time here. Heiser with it still.
Girls, somewhere to pass to.
Heiser with the reset. That's a smart reset there. Passes it up to Tendler. Tendler now with it. Tendler works her way out front. Over to Heiser, to Lowe. She fires a shot. That's stopped. Loose ring out front. Nice stick there by Lowe. Tendler back on it. She's skating out of some sticks there.
Get there again.
And she can't battle all the sticks. St. Albert takes back over. Passed up into the fusion zone. They have a breakaway shot on. Stopped by Olivia.
Great
save, Olivia. Here's a game saver right there. Tell you when you need one. And Lexi's tripped again. No call. They work their way out front. Nice stick there by MacArthur. Nice stick there by Addie. She's knocked down. St. Albert's still on it. Fire a shot, and that's off the shoulder of Olivia there. Got to stab that ring, girls, and get out of trouble here. Good work there by Sarah. A little off balance, but she gets it out of the zone. Bach in there to support, but she's stick checked. Into the fusion zone. Good work there by Schmidt on the back check. Sarah tripped on the sideboards. Goalie ring. 1:41 left in this game, boys. It's a close one, I'll tell you. Gives off to Balkan behind the net. Balkan, she's checked, but she gets right back on the ring. Not a good for a skate here. Try and put some distance between some of these checkers. And Balkan will just dump it down the ice. Really great play. Make them come the whole way. St. Albert on it now in their zone. 1:10 left in the game.
Ruby, pick up a player. Let's go. Everybody on a player.
To the neutral zone. Into the fusion zone now. Coming in with speed. And
4 in.
4 in. So 1 minute left in this game, and the Fusion are going to get a free pass at center ice.
Just get possession in their end. Try to kill that 30 seconds. Get a... Oh, boy.
This is a tight game. Okay, so 1 minute left in the game. 1 minute left in the game here. And Thoring with it. Nice pass up to Teal to find her in space. She's got space. Oh! Nice back check there by Lakeman.
Good job, Bristol.
Faye with it now. Faye comes around. She shoots and scores.
She scores! Claire Faye from Bristol and Brindley. They might even give that to Charlotte too, but everybody was in on that one. That was a determination play right there.
There's a breath of fresh air.
Oh my gosh. All started with Bristol at the hash marks there, taking a dive and getting kind of booted in the head by knocking it free for the girls to take it back to the house.
Okay, so 8-5 for the Fusion. 40 seconds left on the clock here. And St. Albert works it into the Fusion zone. Can't get to the net. Good defense there by these girls. In terms of differential, they'll definitely want to keep the score the way it is right now. A little back pass out front. Backhand shot over the net. Mallory on it now. And she works it up the boards. And a battle on the line there. And they're going to give Fusion the ring here. So 11 seconds left on the clock, and that should do it, Barry. I hate to be this guy, but I'm going to take off.
Yeah, no worries.
Thanks for joining us today. I got to get to a team lunch.
All right, good luck, buddy.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
All right, final seconds. 7-5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Buzzer. Gotta go, girls. Gotta go. All right, from all the Fusion parents, coaches, and players, thank you for watching. Big shout out to Dustin here on the camera. Thank you, Dustin. And that's it for today. We are back on the ice a little later today at
5:05.
5:05. All right. Stay tuned for that one. And congratulations, Fusion. 8-5 over St. Albert. Thank you.
I was reading them so I accidentally catch some couple of kickers to get a goal. There's a couple of well, I think they never played since they played good to start, and then they kind of stopped, and then they played good, and then they stopped, like, and that's when they get. Well, they're not the rest of the way. Yeah, same to you. That was a good game. Very good. It was fun. Very good. We don't come here to have blowouts or get blown up, right? No, they're not. It's going to be a good tournament with 4 really good teams. Yeah. I mean, you always take one of 4-team tournament when there's 4 teams that are all really good. Yeah. Yeah. Well, fun. Well, maybe we'll see you again in the San Jose.